9 people. Would we say that only those who are legitimately qualified to vote participated? I will say not. In page 36 of my volume 1, the audit report finds that 638,814 entries were noted to be null IDs. You have registered voters on the register who don't have ID numbers. Null. That is the quality of your election document. And at page 37, the auditors find that there are generic users who cannot be attached to anyone, generic users of the biometric voter register system who cannot be attributed to anyone. But more importantly, the auditors found that there were 14 non-returning officers, users, accounts that had been granted access, voter access privileges on the identity data management system. Non-users, some of them are referred to as Embakasi South clerks. People who had access to the system and they were able to make changes on the persons who are supposed to be on the register. Non-authorized users, their own document. At page 39, audit report finds that there are users who are not gazetted returning officers that have access to the database. It is important that we note this. Page 42, IEBC's response to the audit queries. They said it was not humanly possible within the time available to deduplicate the register. That is, to remove those erroneous entries. So they are confirming they went into an election in which the register was compromised, and the number by which it is compromised could and did affect the results. They also purport to say that they cleaned the unauthorized users. At the time when they're doing it, your system has been compromised. There's nothing left to say. You are now running on autopilot, as the KPMG audit report says. The horse has bolted. The stable is broken. My lords and my ladies, it is my submission that when you look at the systemic issues arising and affecting the integrity of this election, should we even pay attention to the numbers which we are now being fronted? If the system was compromised from the beginning, the universe of the elections had been compromised from the beginning, that whatever numbers will come out of that universe of the elections, the voter register, does not matter. And I do believe even the third respondent, if he was the one filing this petition, would raise the same issues that I am raising today. What should we do in regard in terms of my reliefs? I urge my lords and my ladies, the problems of IEBC, and specifically the second respondent, are systemic, as I've said. The court should consider the conduct of this second respondent, Wafula Chebukati, and Professor Gulie and Mr. Molu. The common constant, they were the only commissioners who were in the 2017 general elections. They are the only commissioners who procured the elections technology. And they are the only commissioners again today who are dissenting. They are the minority commissioners who are trying to countermand a decision of the commission. Appropriate sanctions need to arise. In light of the disobedience of the court orders in Maina Kiai, the court was very emphatic on what is the role of IEBC and what is the role of the chairperson. Very clear. When he unilaterally ignores that court order, I urge this court to take that into account when making appropriate sanctions. When the same person in 2017 17, again,